Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Friday special. I'm your always present GP, also known as Huge Fangies, and welcome back again to Black Lily's Tale. It's been a little bit. It's been 2 weeks because last week I had Preventathon, and now Preventathon is gone. And we're back for more Black Lily's Tale, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna grimace at the whole, you know what. But yeah, I hope that everyone is doing great. We are back into kind of a break time. I have finally called the brakes on marathon involvement. To be honest, there's still like some marathon involvement, but they're not like me actively running or being actively busy with things during stream times, so I'm really excited to actually take a little break. We're going to be focusing on streaming. There's other things that I want to focus on, obviously, because there's things in my life that I want to focus on. And so yeah, I'm going to skip this because while I love the opening, we're not going to be playing it all the time. But yeah, basically, we've been... 2 weeks ago, we've been playing Black Lily's Tale and kind of going through more of the motions of the life when we learned that one of our girls was actually affected by the big bad virus that actually like apparently took over like the youth and almost killed like half of the youth population, which not the best. I hope it's gonna be fine. I don't want the girls to be sad. There's also been some kind of very fucking like slammed into our throats heteronormativism, and even the presence of a teacher that decided of the nurse who decided, hey, you know what, let's have everyone fill out a very definitely not trying to out you as queer form. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been cute to see the girls having a moment, although I am certain that the game is going to pull the curtains on that entire thing very soon. So at the same time I'm excited, I am fearful what's going to happen. But yeah. As always, before we go into everything, let's talk about what's going to happen. Like I mentioned, in the next few weeks, like I mentioned, there's not going to be any like marathon stuff, so I'm not going to be busy with things. I will be at the Speedong GDQ restream because Speedong is happening right now as I speak, and I am listed as commentator for U and for Iconoclast, which U is very understandable because I am a moderator of the SLC page and like I've run the game a good amount of time that I think I can definitely do the entire thing solo. But I will be accompanied by Happy by Free, who is very fun, and I can't wait to do things with them. The other one is also going to be on Sunday. I'm going to be commentating for Iconoclast, which, if you're not aware, I actually wanted to dabble in Iconoclast speedrunning, but I never got the chance to because not the best conditions at the time, and I'm not going to be going too far about it, so yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be commentating Iconoclast. I'm going to be with Ikuyo, one of the moderators of the SLC page and one of the testers, and I think speedrunners in general. And yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. Yeah. I'm also going to be on Anime Speedruns Festival, which is also why I'm not streaming much today. Today is a short stream. I'm going to be doing the commentary for Neo's Fate Samurai Remnant New Game Plus Fatal Sword run. I'm going to be commentating for them because they are Japanese, and it's always a nice thing to help people who cannot speak English into having their showcase made. I actually did the commentary for their submissions, and I basically accepted to be their commentary if they were ever picked, and they were. Congrats to them. I'm so excited. Tomorrow at 11:41 a.m. CEST, which is why I'm going to be going to bed early today. I'm going to try to have a short stream. We're going to go around like an hour and a half to 2 hours is the plan. But yeah, my goal is to have kind of a nice, good sleep. So yeah, and go watch it. I think it's going to be on... I don't remember the channel. I'm going to try to find it at some point. But yeah, I'm going to be commentating for them. It's going to be great. I'm probably going to talk about it on social media if you want to see. It's going to be great. Enough talking about other things that I'm going to do in this world. Let's talk about our game. As always with Friday special video games, I tend to talk about very serious and mature themes, so this is a little content warning to tell you that, yes, do not worry if you are not, if you're not at ease with the subjects we're going to be breaching today. You can totally, say goodbye, we'll see you on another game or on another episode. Sometimes the content warnings could change between episodes, but yeah. Like Lily's Tales, content warnings for people who are listening onto YouTube. Obviously, for those people, for the people on Twitch, there are in the pinned comment, but I will be reading them out loud. Content warnings include homophobia, falling birth rates, reproduction, gay conversion therapy, and heteronormativity. Viewer discretion is advised. It's gonna be fun. It's never that fun. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's go into it. Let's have a fun time. And last time, we finally decided to go to the botanist. Let's go for it. We arrived at the botanical garden after school. The botanical garden. God, I was like, oh, I opened the menu just to, I opened the story just to see, where we were. But I completely forgot. Alright. But the botanical garden, here I come. I was lucky to have a student discount. It's one of the perks of being a high schooler. Okay, where do we start? Rafflesias! Where are the Rafflesias? Too bad, they don't have any here. And why are you so obsessed with that flower anyway? We strolled through the garden, chatting along the way. Maybe because we arrived a bit late on a weekday, there were no other visitors, so we got to enjoy the garden as if it were entirely reserved for us. After exploring most of the garden, we took a breather on a bench. Phew, this place sure has a lot of rare plants. No Rafflesias, but at least I got to see some cool carnivorous ones. Ooh, she likes the one that are bitey and feisty. Carnivorous plants were a bit scary for me, just imagining bugs dissolving inside of them. Don't think about the picture ones. The picture ones are the most frightening. I kinda like them though. They look like monsters from B-grade disaster movies. Of course you would like them, Aoi. You terrible being. No, she's not terrible, but you know what I mean. They truly are monsters. Hey, you guys are freaking me out. This is not something to get excited about. More importantly, we saw plenty of elegant and cute flowers. You sure are kinda cute, Hana. Oh, the jokes. The jokes that can't be translated. Oh no. Oh no. She jeez. Hey, don't stare at me like that. I know my name means flower, but I'm talking about the plant type. God, can you flirt even harder, please? I know. Oh, look at you being all flustered. Oh, please. Cut it out, you two. This isn't the place to be messing around. Well, this place is just what you want the botanical garden to be. It feels surreal to see spring flowers and tropical plants at this time of year. Yeah, hey, look, here's the door to the next greenhouse. Itsuki cheerfully stands up from the bench. Oh, there are more. I wonder what's in there. They must be growing some rare plants. Let's take a look inside. There she goes. Wiggly into the greenhouse. Inside of the room were lilies of various... This is the Yuri Zone. We have found the Yuri Zone. The lilies. They're everywhere. This is the place to say gay shit at. We love the gay shit. Wow, this is so beautiful. How luxuriant. This scent. I love lilies. Oh my god, she loves the Yuri. No, 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 no. You can remove Nohana. Just Yuri. Yuri is good. I wasn't expecting to see so many lilies. They're not even season yet. When is their season anyway? I think they bloom in early summer. They have many different colors. White, yellow, orange, purple, red, and black too. If you see any spider lilies, beware. you might be cursing your Yuri. You're right. I didn't know the black lily existed. I know about the black lotus, but that's not a cod. A black lily. This is my first time seeing one. Black Lily's Tale. We finally found the title. Let's go. Taken by curiosity, I set my gaze upon the black lily. With a shorter stem than the others and its modest downward-facing blossom, it looked out of place among the colorful lilies. It does look like a lily when examined closely, but the dark color made it appear to me like a different flower altogether. It turns out it doesn't belong to the same category as the other lilies, as was explained on a display board nearby. Oh no. They are not the same. They're like... The gay one. So a normal lily becomes to the Lilium genus of the Liliaceae family, whereas the black lily belongs to the Fritillaria genus of the Liliaceae family. Fritillaria. Realizing that this lily is on the same time as the others makes it all the more intriguing. This flower reminds me of you. Ooh? Oh, you think so? Gentle, beautiful, refined. That's not how I would describe myself. But that's the way I feel. It reminds me of you. I'm not sure what to think of it, but thank you. So I look like a black lily. While I found it to be a mysterious flower, the impression Itsuki had from it was different. A black lily. Itsuki saw me in that flower. I looked at the beautiful black lily again and smiled faintly. Is there something on my face? Nah, I'm just happy because you look happy. I guess bringing you to the botanical garden was worth it. Let's come here another time, all of us. Oh, yes. My answer was slightly delayed, making me feel awkward. I also want all of us to come here again, but considering Itsuki's illness, I wasn't sure if that'd be possible. I hesitated conspicuously when that thought crossed my mind. Itsuki didn't say anything, but she was smiling awkwardly. After a while, we continued exploring the botanical garden. We laughed at the interesting plants we saw, and cheered at the rare ones we found. By the time we happily left the botanical garden, the sun was beginning to set. That was fun! Yes, it was! I can't believe we got so excited that we ended up spending so much time choosing souvenirs. We bought matching souvenirs at a gift shop in the garden. Beautiful ornament with real flowers and plants preserved in acrylic cubes. It seems perfect as a paperweight. It's resin time. Resin time. Resin time. I got a cosmos. Itsuki got a dandelion fluff. I got a pinecone. I felt a sense of satisfaction over the three of us finding such nice souvenirs. I underestimated the botanical garden. It was way better than I imagined. Yeah, you're forgetting your periods with how much you liked it. That place was pretty big. It might be bigger than our school. As we were talking, I noticed that Itsuki's pace had slowed down a little. Wait, is Itsuki tired? We didn't walk that much, even though this place is big. Could it be a side effect of the medicine, or is it a symptom of the illness? I feel like we haven't had enough fun yet. Hey, why don't we stop by somewhere after this, like karaoke or an arcade? Girl, I think you need to take, a breather and stop for the day. We did our thing for the day. You don't have to push harder. Are you sure? What do you mean? It's just that you look tired. If you're exhausted from walking, you shouldn't push yourself too much. Everything's fine. That's none of your business. I was frightened by her unexpectedly harsh tone. I'm sorry. Maybe I said something unnecessary. Oh, no. I don't need that. Just stop acting like I'll break any second. Oh. Hey, that's a bit much. Hana's just worried about you, like always. Itsuki, you're the one who's acting differently. Aren't you being a bit too sensitive? Itsuki gasped and looked down with a sad expression. My bad. Oh, you're right. Hana was just worried about me. What's wrong with me? I get upset over the smallest things. That's okay. I don't mind it. Itsuki, you haven't been sleeping well, have you? Maybe that's why you were so worked up. How did you... You have dark circles under your eyes. Darn it, I thought I hid them well with the concealer. You're 100 years too early to try to trick my eyes with like that. Oh, you really noticed that? I totally got fooled. You find a way you are, Hana. That's true. Hana is the healer, so being a bit spacey is just perfect for her. She already has given them TTRPG positions. Would Itsuki be the warrior? And then, like, we would have the typical caster as in Aoi? Maybe. That doesn't sound like a... there's an additional S. Oh no. I'm having moments where I'm noticing the typos now. Hana, thank you for your kind heart. And you too, Aoi. I haven't slept well, so maybe I'll head home early and get some rest. Yes, have a good sleep. And so we head back to home early for today. Aoi and I were worried about Itsuki, so we decided to walk her close to her house. We wanted to walk her home, but she kindly refused, saying it's not that bad. Maybe she refused because it would be too awkward to have us meet her parents. From here, I'd walk home, and Aoi would take the train. It's getting pretty late. Thanks for keeping me company, Aoi. No problem. I was worried about Itsuki too. It's just a little detour. Both of us walked down the street side by side, with slightly slower steps. Itsuki said she was fine, but she still looked sleepy to me. Hopefully she won't oversleep tomorrow morning. She must have spent time writing the flashcards. It looks like there was more written than I just want to go to the botanical garden. Jeez, she gets invested in the weirdest ideas. That's what I like about her. Aoi's banter was enough to make me finally smile. I'm so glad I was able to become friends with you and Itsuki. Yes, I feel the same. I'm sure Itsuki thinks the same. She enjoys being with us, and I think she likes us. She more than likes someone in this group. Hopefully that's just my vanity talking anyway. It was rare to hear Aoi say something so self-effacing. Aoi was always looking out for me and the others around her, but even she has her anxieties. It's definitely not your vanity. You think? I do. Absolutely. I believe that she loves both of us. It's rare for you to say something so confidently. Thank you. To be honest, I'm really worried about Itsuki, and I want to know more about her condition. But if she doesn't bring it up, I decided I won't ask her. Aoi. Aoi's tone was calm, but I could sense a strong determination in her words. Knowing the truth isn't always a good thing. I might regret learning it. If that's the case, I won't ask. I see. I felt my heart sink. Aoi's decision was probably the right one. But well, this is just my opinion. You don't have to do the same as me. Hmm? I told you I wouldn't ask her because you asked for my opinion. But if you're still having a hard time deciding, it's a different story. You're your own person, so if you're really worried, I think it's fine to ask her at some point. I don't think Itsuki would get angry. Is that okay? That's not something I can decide. You need to make your own decision. At least, what I can say is, I don't want you to feel bad about it. I hope you make a decision you won't regret. I felt lighter, like I'd been given a push from behind. Always right. I might regret it if I keep struggling to make up my mind. Hi Bunny, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. We're going through the Black Lily's Tale. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. No, sorry. Hi, weird day. Sorry. Nightbot sometimes is pretty unhappy with a lot of things. That's this game's a bit too heavy for me right now. I'll be back next stream. No problems. Have a good day. Have a good night. Enjoy your time. We'll probably see each other on next stream. Sorry, weird day. Not a fan of a lot of emotes in the chat, but I can. Well, hi. Hope you're doing good. So sorry for the boop. How has the stream been going? Pretty fine. We've been going through mostly the same day right now. We've enjoyed the botanical garden, and now we're talking about little heavy subjects. Fair and valid? No, yeah, it's. We don't want, like, to be spamming emotes, unless it's emote chat, and in that case I would, you know, have lowered the requirements, but yeah. RIP. It happens. But yeah, we've been doing okay right now, mostly talking about, like, Hana's feelings around Itsuki and how things are going. Thank you, Aoi. I'll do what I can do. Good. I'll be on your side. Have fun. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon or evening. I remember you are almost in the same time zone as me, so have a good evening, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep if you'd go to rest. I placed a souvenir I bought at the botanical garden on my desk. The acrylic cube with a pretty cosmos inside. It really looks like a flower is blooming. It looked even cuter upon a second glance. I nodded in satisfaction. The botanical garden was fun, and I'm glad I got to talk with Aoi on the way home. I hope you make a decision you won't regret. Simple yet so hard, and I wouldn't have figured it out on my own. Yeah, that sounds like a line I should go memorize. Give me just a second. I'm gonna memorize this one. I'll ask Itsuki. It takes a lot of courage, but I don't want to have regrets. Oh, a phone call from Itsuki? I just made up my mind, but this was too sudden. I didn't feel ready yet. But I need to hurry and answer the call, and it will be easier to talk if I wasn't the one to initiate the conversation. Damn, I love this smut for some reason. Hello. Oh, Hana? Are you busy right now? No, I'm good. How are you? Hey, sorry about today. You were just worried about me, but I ended up saying something harsh. No, you don't have to apologize. You're too kind. Lately, I feel like I'm always apologizing to you and asking for forgiveness. I'm sorry too. I spoke without thinking and made you feel bad. You don't need to apologize. I was the one who took it the wrong way and got upset on my own. You being concerned about me is practically inevitable. It's in your nature. You feel alright right now? Yes, I feel a lot better after taking a short nap. Nice, that's a relief to hear. I think I was tired, like, just not in the right headspace. I've been so overly sensitive lately. I wonder if it's something due to the fact that you're gonna be, maybe dying of a freaking heavy illness. Perhaps the illness is weighing on her mind. I suspected as much. If I asked for more information about her illness, would it just make her feel cornered? I felt a flash of anxiety at the thought. It was possible that the only reason I wanted to know more was for my own selfish reassurance. Maybe it was wrong for me to ask at all. Now, I need to hear. If I don't, I'll regret it forever. I opened my mouth. I am worried about your health. Did you hear something from Miss Igarashi? She knew that Aoi and I overheard what they were talking about in the nurse's office. Then I better not hide details. We don't know much, but we know you're sick. I see. Yeah. An uncomfortable silence. This is awkward. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. No, Hana, you're being timid again. Itsuki? I'm sorry, are you upset? No, how do I put this? I give up. Hana, can we meet up right now? Huh? Right now? Yo, gay times? Gay night times? Surprised by her request, I couldn't help but respond in a strangled voice. Talking about important things over the phone is difficult. That's why I want to meet you in person. Is that okay? The clock pointed to 8 o'clock. It's already dark, but there's still people around at this time, and most importantly, Itsuki wants to talk to me. Got it. Is the usual park okay? Yes. Okay, I'll be there in seconds. Itsuki hung up the phone right away. That was sudden, but typical of Itsuki. I remember the park where I saw the suspicious person. What if he's here again? It's a bit scary. But the teacher said it's fine, so I guess I don't have to be too afraid of him. I'm gonna be kind of terrible about that stranger, but I think they let him out because he just wants to, you know, be terrible to women. I started getting ready to head out, pulled my wallet and keys from my bag. And my biophone, I found a certain something in my bag. This is... A great idea presented itself to me. I gathered it along with some pens and headed to the park in a hurry. Today, Dad was expected to get home from work later than usual, so I was able to leave without any problem. When I was in prep school, I often got home late, so I'm sure it'll be fine if I'm out a little late today. I arrived at the park and saw Itsuki sitting on a bench not far off, waving at me. That is so unrealistic. In the middle of March, there's still a sun at 8 p.m.? Nah, impossible. Even if Japan is lower technically on the, like, latitude, it's still not possible at this time of year. Hi, Itsuki. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Not at all. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. We exchanged a few hasty greetings and sat together on the bench. Okay, so where should I begin? Before we get into that, here. I handed her a warm can. I thought you might get cold, so I bought this on the way over. Itsuki, you like this cafe au lait brand, right? Oh, thanks. How much do I owe you? Don't worry about that. I got myself some hot chocolate. Let's drink before they get cold. Thank you. Your kindness warms me to my core. While sipping at our hot beverages, we slowly worked our way to the main topic. So, Hana, how much have you heard from Miss Igarashi? She told me you've been infected with CL2, but isn't immediately life-threatening, so I shouldn't worry too much. But not much more than that. She swore to confidentiality after all, and she didn't want to impede on your privacy. How very businesslike. Miss Igarashi is just kind of like that. But I guess it's also what makes her so trustworthy to me. But yeah, as she said, it's not immediately life-threatening or anything. Yeah. For now, they're having me come in for regular checkups and keeping an eye on my condition, so that eases my mind. I see. Hearing it straight from you makes me feel a little bit better. I'm sorry I kept it a secret. I didn't want to worry you over nothing. I understand how you feel, but to me, and to Aoi too, I'm sure this is not nothing. I don't mind worrying. In fact, not being able to worry about you is a million times more upsetting. Yeah, thank you. Are any of the symptoms of your condition currently bothering you? Not really. I think the hot palpitations I was having were just a side effect of my medication, at least. And I think the reason I've been getting tired more easily lately is just because I've been able to exercise as much, so my stamina is probably decreasing. Like, any exercise that's too intense, or rather, anything that gets my blood pumping too suddenly is a no-go for me, I guess. I see. Try not to push yourself, okay? So after graduation, you're going to be hospitalized for a year, right? Does that mean after a year, there's a chance you'll get better? Your condition won't get any worse, will it? I bluntly asked a question that had been weighing on my mind all this time, hoping for the best. Yeah, most likely. More importantly though, there's still something else I need to apologize to you for, Hana. You went to so much trouble to help me study, going so far as to quit cram school, and I don't know, you just helped so much. Now we won't be able to go to college together. I knew there was a chance I might be hospitalized, and yet... Huh? So that means she knew there was a high likelihood she wouldn't be able to attend college even if she passed her exams. Why did she study so hard despite that? Because she wanted to believe in you. She wanted to believe in a future where she wouldn't be hospitalized. She tried her best. Why would she? And now I feel like I've changed your entire future. Huh? As in, like, I really let you down. I'm so sorry, Hana. It seemed I missed the opportunity to voice a doubt that... Oh no, no. I can't interrupt! No! No, let me interrupt! I could have said something! No! No. It's not your fault, Itsuki. Sure, I might be feeling a little down, but your recovery is far more important. Hearing you say that is a huge weight off my mind. Though, it seems like the clinic I was staying in is way out in the sticks. I'm kinda bummed about that. Oh no, not the sticks. I guess the cleaner air is part of my treatment. Even though they're calling it hospitalization, it's more like I'm going there for some rest and relaxation. I see. Ah, man, and for the time being, I won't be able to do any real shopping. So depressing. I bet I miss the big city and bustling crowds. Once you've been admitted, could I come visit you? I'd like to visit you once a week or so. Nah, like I said, it seems like it's pretty far away. You're gonna be busy with college, Hana. It'd be a waste for you to spend so much time visiting me. But she loves you! You let your wife come over and say hi. You silly. I'd rather you enjoy the campus life enough for the both of us. But when I was about to press Itsuki on the matter, I noticed she seemed to be looking somewhere far away. Itsuki usually makes that face when she's trying to hold on back to something. Sure is crazy though. I never thought you'd become my senior, Miss Sasamori. Has a nice ring to it. Shut up! No! Yeah. Come on, don't be so gloomy. If you act like that in college, you're gonna feel left out, you know? You really don't need to worry about me, seriously. As long as I don't do any crazy intense exercise, I think I'll be able to mostly live my life like a normal person. Itsuki is so kind. I can tell she's trying to act cheery to lighten my mood. But contrarily, it felt like she was holding me at arm's length, which only made me feel lonelier. Even if it's just a little bit, I really wish she'd depend on me more. How many years have we known each other? And yet, when something this serious comes up, she won't lean on me for support. The back of my eyes started to burn. Not wanting to let Itsuki see such an unsightly display, I hurriedly cast my gaze down. Hana? Why are you hanging your head like that? I'm fine. It's nothing. Wait, are you crying? Why? Did I say something wrong? No, it's not that. I wanted to tell her as much, but I felt like on the verge of sobbing, so I couldn't speak. Wait, those flashcards. Before I headed out, I found them in my bag and brought them with me. Both the flashcards and a pen. I took out a single card and wrote on it. Itsuki, here. The flashcards? What did you write? Ah. Become strong enough to share Itsuki's worries. Itsuki stared at me in surprise. I need to tell her properly. I stayed in my resolve and finished my hot chocolate with one big gulp. It's hot! Hey, Hana, are you okay? It was hotter than I expected. It made me feel a little more alert. Say it, girl! Maybe I won't even be that good at helping you carry your hardships, but still. I want you to share your worries with me. I want to be your strength. Why is that? Because I want to. Maybe it's totally self-serving for me to think that I can do anything at all for you, Itsuki. But I feel like if you shared your burden, maybe I could better emphasize with you and then become stronger for you. She's doing it. Hana. How should I say this? If I can't attend college with you, I'd rather just repeat the first year and wait for you. But I know that probably just burdened you in its own way. That's just my being selfish. It's just that I want to do anything I can for you, no matter how small. I poured my heart out, trying to convey my feelings as transparently as I could. Itsuki went quiet for a bit, thinking to herself with a concerned expression. Huh? I began to worry I'd said something out of line. Itsuki seemed to reconsider her own thoughts, and finally spoke with an embarrassed smile. Then I guess I have no choice. Itsuki? I'll allow your selfish request. From now on, I'm not gonna hide my suffering, and I'll let you hear all my troubles. When that time comes, even if you decide you don't like it, it's already too late, okay? That goes for both you and Aoi. I'm gonna be counting on you guys. Yes, thank you. I was won over by your passion. You're usually so quiet. Hearing you say anything selfish feels like a rarity. It surprised me a little. But I'm really happy, Hana. You sure love me a lot, don't you? Yes, she gay. She loves you. Please protect your wife. Hey, don't tease me now. We left together, and all the tension in the air between us vanished. It was like the conversation up until now had been an illusion. It's best we didn't have this conversation on the phone. No matter how sincerely you speak, it's hard to convey feelings without the other person in front of you. So, since I've come to understand your feelings, could I also make a request that may be selfish? A request? What is it? Hana, I want you to value yourself more from now on. You're such a nice person that you tend to put everyone else's needs before your own, you know. And it worries me a little sometimes. Huh? I'm fine though. I think about my own needs too, trust me. On the contrary, depending on how I look at it, I feel like I'm only ever thinking about myself. After all, a future where Itsuki can live happily is the future I want. So even though I'm wishing for her happiness, it still comes back to around to me wishing and thinking about what will make me happy. After all, that decision was made to that end. I'm glad I was able to convey my thoughts honestly. My heart feels so much lighter knowing that Itsuki was willing to hear me out and accept my feelings. Itsuki seemed to also have a more relaxed expression now than she did before. After this, we chatted close to distance that had been between us for a while. Oh. What was that sound just now? Is there a cat around here or something? That sound was kinda big for a cat. Oh no. Mysterious man is here. It's him. Suspicious man. This guy. He's the one from before, right? Itsuki gathered all of her bravery and shielded me behind her back. What do you want? Itsuki glared at the man, and he immediately grabbed his head and groaned in agony. It was as though he feared our gaze. He fears... What is he, an incel? What's up with this guy? Should we call the police? Itsuki, it's fine. I think we're safe. I'm not so sure if safe is the word. Do not let go of me, okay, Hana? Itsuki guarded me with a strong grip. I felt somewhat relieved. Now that I think about it, Itsuki was on break when we had that one social development program class. So she has no idea when Miss Igarashi had us fill out that questionnaire. She told us this man had been rehabilitated and was totally safe now. I felt anxious to convey this to Itsuki as fast as possible. Even if the man had been rehabilitated, being suspected unfairly might make him fly into a rage. But I found myself overwhelmed by how suddenly everything was happening, so I struggled to speak. Itsuki, Miss Igarashi said, that it's okay. What is his problem? Isn't he acting weird? He certainly is. He couldn't be, could it? Is this person really afraid of us looking at him? Hey, let's go. He's ridding me out. You're right. Let's go. Oh my god. Wow. I can't act like this man. This man needs to freaking calm down. Yeah? Well, what now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do anything. So please. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay, dude. That it. Dude? What happened? That sounds like way much more stress than you should be putting yourself down. Like, just don't stay next to the ladies. Go away and, like, they won't do anything to you. I'm scared. Let's run. Come on, hurry. Itsuki, we don't want to overexert you. No running. Just leave quietly so as to not agitate him. I'm so sorry! What is I was about to scream? What's going on? Miss Igarashi suddenly appeared. We followed Miss Igarashi to a crowded, well-lit road. Are you feeling a little calmer right now? Yes, a bit. Thank you for helping us just now. If you hadn't shown up, I'm not sure what would have happened. I just did my duty as a teacher. Yeah, but sending out the forms to maybe try to freaking find a gay person amongst your midst is totally fine, apparently. We just crossed paths with a suspicious man at the park, and Miss Igarashi happened to be walking by and saved us. I was so shaken up, I had no idea what to do. I'm so glad Miss Igarashi was there. Miss Igarashi hadn't seemed perturbed at all by the man. She gave him a single icy glance and then led us away, saying, "Let's go." She hadn't just so happened to be walking in our direction. Uh-huh. Yeah, but it again. His park is quite far away from the school. It almost seems too lucky that she showed up. While puzzling over this, I found myself staring intently at Miss Igarashi. Is there something on my face? Well, I was just wondering what brought you to the park of all places. Oh, do you live somewhere nearby, baby? No, it's something related to work. So that's what it was. Must be hard for her to be working this late. And how about you two? What were you doing out at this hour? That's... how should I put it? Itsuki hesitated to answer, looking to me with a troubled expression. What should we do? If we start explaining, we're probably going to have to bring up the uncomfortable parts again. But I have a feeling if we give her a vague answer, Miss Igarashi won't accept it. Now that the exams are over, I'm sure it's easy to let your guard down. But you don't want to be accused of suspicious behavior, do you? Girl, don't be like this with the girls! If you just answer me honestly, I won't be upset with either of you. We needed to talk. We needed to talk about something serious that we wanted to be next to each other. That's it. Let's just tell her, Itsuki. Itsuki gave a defeated nod. So basically... And so, pressured by the implication of a threat. Yeah, she sure be threatening a lot of times. We gave her a summary of what had happened. We explained the initial reason for our fallout, all the way to the conclusion of our reconciliation. It was pretty embarrassing having to calmly lay everything out for her. Miss Igarashi listened seriously, only nodding or humming to indicate her understanding and no the voice remaining silent. So that's why we were there. It wasn't really a fight or anything, just me being sensitive and blowing things out of proportion. It's not your fault, Itsuki. When you get right down to it, all of this could have been avoided if I'd just been more thoughtful. No. Like I said, you did nothing wrong, Hana. I'm the one who was in the wrong here. Oh my god, can you kiss already? I suspect you two might circle this conversation forever, so I'll ask you to stop it right here. Trying too hard to protect each other and getting worked up over trifling misunderstandings. You two are just like a couple. Yes, she said it! Gay time! Say it! Say they're a Yuri couple. Itsuki, I swear to God! No! I mean, suddenly comparing us to a couple, it's shocking. I can't believe someone straight-laced as Miss Igarashi would make a joke like that. Miss Igarashi looked down at the biophone in her hand and swiftly did... No, you fuck her. Then her gaze snapped towards us. I swear to God, if you're gonna say something homophobic, I'm gonna punch you, lady. Contrary to earlier, having her look so intently at us made me feel kind of uncomfortable now. Thinking back, I feel like she kind of looked at me this way when you spoke in the nurse's office. I'm gonna punch the teacher. Anyway, I understand the situation now. Thank you for explaining it to me. I'll keep this information to myself. You won't. You're such a freaking... Oh my god, I hate you. What a relief. If this has somehow negatively impacted Hana's grades or ability to go to college, I don't know what I would have done with myself. There's no way that would have happened. And even if hypothetically it had turned out that way, I don't think I could regret it after the things we talked about today. Come on, I keep telling you not to think that way. Although you two aren't getting up to any mischiefs, I strongly advise you to try to avoid going out that late at night. Even if that man is unlikely to assail someone a second time, you never know what other dangers he could pose. Dude seemed like he was having a moment. I don't know what happened to him, but you normally don't have a reaction as hot as two young ladies, you know, like frightening someone like that. Like, there must have been something happening before. May I ask you something? If it's something I'm able to answer. Serious music. I know that man has been rehabilitated, but why are you so certain he won't attack anyone again? Oh, I am fearing this one. That is because he's receiving... Oh, no, I am fearing. It's because he's receiving correction. Correction? Is that different from rehabilitation? You could say that he's being rehabilitated because of the correction. Basically, he's been put up through a program that is structured to prevent criminals from reoffending. By terrorizing them? The recidivism rate for criminals who have gone through this program is less than 1%, so they say the risk of a repeat offense is effectively non-existent. That's pretty impressive. How does the program work? Miss Igarashi averted her eyes from Itsuki's curiosity. Who knows? Girl, it sounds like you actually know a ton. I'm just a teacher, so I don't really know the finer details. You sound like you're someone who actually does that. You girls should head home now. Friendship is important and all, but I can't abide by you both being out so late. I know you live close by, Mrs. Sumari, but make sure you stay vigilant. Yes, I'll be careful. Hana, wanna get going then? Sure, let's go. Itsuki and I left Miss Igarashi and made our ways to our respective homes. A lot happened today, but I'm just glad I was able to make up with Hitsuki. Something was still on my mind. How did Miss Igarashi know I lived close to the park? Well, I guess since we were talking outside late at night, it's natural to assume our homes were nearby. And it's possible she knew from looking at school records too. I persuaded myself and didn't think any deeper about it any deeper than that. Phew, I made it back safely. The little incident from earlier put me on edge, so going home it felt scary. Hana, welcome home. Thanks, Dad. Looks like you beat me in getting back. I felt a little nervous being caught returning so late. I don't usually go out at this hour, but I met up with Itsuki today. I see. Dad had a sudden look for some reason. Oh no. Dad? Are you tired? Huh? I noticed he was holding an unfamiliar machine of some kind in his hand. It was an... Oh no. There was an empty box nearby, as if he had just opened it. Otosan! Dad, what is that device? This is for work. Paid no mind. Oh no, that sounds like you're gonna be recording your daughter, sir. That sounds like a really big crime. I see. Anyway, is everything okay? You seem down. No, it's nothing. Really, don't worry about me. I wanna punch the air heteronormativity. Are you sure? It was unusual to see Dad looking that sullen. The last time I saw him like this was maybe when Mom passed away. I had no way of knowing what had Dad so depressed. I have one fear, but I'm not gonna say it. And you know what? Let's run the ads before I'm gonna get very angry at the video game. I will be running some ads for 3 minutes. We're gonna go into a break moment, enjoy the break. We will see you. We'll see each other on the other side of the break after some ads have rolled. I hope you take care of yourself. You do everything you need to do, and we'll be back very soon. Alrighty. See you in a sec. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. We're going to be going through more of today. And then we'll see about how long we're going to go, because I did say I wanted to go bed early today. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, after that night, several days passed without incident. We were wrapped up in things like preparing for the graduation ceremony and practicing the school anthem. It was a peaceful passage of time. Now that Itsuki and I had talked about it, she was open to telling more about her condition and symptoms. She had stage 3 CL2. Just as Miss Igarashi said, that meant it wasn't dire just yet. But the frightening thing about CL2 is that it can progress rapidly, so it was important for her to get tested regularly. Beyond that, Itsuki had also been advised to avoid any strenuous activities or place that might have polluted air. Patients must be hospitalized somewhere with clean air so as to prevent the disease from progressing. Itsuki seemed displeased about it being sent to a rural area, so she kept saying, I want to enjoy the city while I still can. I want to make sure we all make lots of fun memories, especially for Itsuki's sake. It wasn't as though we would be heading downtown every day. On this particular day, we decided to return to basics, so the plan was to explore the school building. Morning, Dad, sis. Dude, can you look even more sad? Or like, anything? Like, what the fuck, dude? Morning. Dad looked up from his breakfast with an exhausted expression. Lately, Dad seemed drained. He was sighing all the time and seemed troubled by something. I have to freaking out my daughter to the government. Is it a problem related to his job? I'm really worried. Oh, Hana, what are you wearing your uniform for? Today's a free day, isn't it? So you don't have to school, right? Sorry, did I forget to tell you? Since graduation is so soon, I decided to go to school even on free days. Itsuki wrote on her flashcards that she wanted to explore the school thoroughly before she graduates, so we're doing that today. Flashcards? Don't worry about that part. Hana. Yes, what is it? Well, are you enjoying school? Yeah? Yeah? Dude! You seem to not talk to your daughter like much. She's having a great old time. You're the one being weird about this, dude. Huh? Dad, I thought you weren't going to have this conversation until after graduation. Oh no. Oh my god. But Dad stared at me as though he hadn't heard Sis' voice at all. What do you want to become in the future, Hana? Do you have any particular dreams? Oh no. Oh, punch that man. I swear to god, if he's literally gonna be the most homophobic asshole, I'm gonna punch him so hard. We're talking about this first thing in the morning? Isn't that a topic people normally discuss before deciding on college? Right, what's up with you today, Dad? Never mind. I wonder why he asked us out of the blue. Moreover, he looks kind of uneasy. Oh, because your daughter is gay? That means you have to freaking treat her like shit? I didn't want to worry him even a little bit, so I figured for the time being, I'd try to come up with a comforting answer. I'm not totally decided on this or anything, but it would be nice to have a happy family like Sis does. Yo, let's go mess with their brain, tell them that you're thinking about straight things when you're thinking about gay things. That's so wonderful to hear. Oh my god, dude, can you not look like you're gonna fucking do a report to the freaking thought police? Dad peered into my eyes as if searching for my sincerity. After a pause, he let out a deep breath. I see. Sheesh, Dad, you're being so weird. Why would you ask that so suddenly? Because he's being asked to tattle on his daughter for the government. It's nothing, really, no reason. Shut the fuck up, dude. Thank you for the meal. I better go finish getting ready for work. I wonder what's going on with Dad. He's probably just feeling lonely since you're all grown up and leaving the nest pretty soon. Maybe you should try... Dude is so... like so policing his daughter. That's so sad. I thought I was being pretty nice to him just now, but yeah. I have a feeling Sis is a little off base with her guess. I suspect that has a more specific answer that he isn't telling us. Yeah. I really wonder if worrying about my future prospects would upset him to this degree. And even that, if that's the case, what bring it up now? Of course, I didn't exactly lie to him with my answer, but... It wasn't a lie to say I admired my sister's happy family. But when I tried to imagine myself getting married to some guy and having kids with him, I just couldn't picture it. I looked towards Mother's photos in the living room, as begging her for advice. What would Mother think? I wonder if she'd hope for me to have a family like my sister. Even though I can't picture it right now, I'm pretty sure it's what she'd want for me. Oh, the mom would have been freaking homophobic as well. Maybe I was out of touch with the world, hanging on to misgivings about something that seemed so obvious. I felt like I was losing confidence in myself. School grounds were devoid of people and so were very quiet. Its usual hustle and bustle felt like a mirage. Itsuki, Yaoi, and I left our belongings in the classroom and gathered in the hallway. Alrighty, today we're going to be exploring parts of the school that we don't normally see. This is the commanding officer of the expedition, Itsuki Omiya, speaking. I'll do my best, Captain. So what exactly do you mean by expedition, Miss Captain? Expedition means expedition, of course, a dazzling new venture, a confrontation with the unknown. Is it going to be the 7 mysteries? At school? Come on, get excited. I've no need for your quips today. Cast off your composure. I've already cast mine off, but the first and second years still have the normal classes, so it probably shouldn't be too noisy. We'll be quiet around the first and second years, and around the staff room and such, best not to get in trouble. I thought we were casting off our composure. Depending on the place and time, it's perfectly fine to regather the composure you threw out and put it back on. Adventures are like that. Anyway, ready to go? Yes! Omiya Exploration Squad, depart! I don't really care either way, but are we maintaining this setting all day? And so we found ourselves all the way behind the school building! Yay! Yes, yay! It's pretty ordinary back here. I've discovered cat feces in this location! No! Don't bother discovering things like that. Even after 3 whole years, I think this is my first time seeing behind the school building. Well, you usually have no business here. The back of the building is for things like meeting someone for a love confession or having a showdown. Both of those options are pretty extreme. Even such a trivial conversation feels strangely special just because it took place somewhere different than usual. What's up with this lone little bench? It's been left in a pretty scenic spot. I wonder if someone else is hanging out here. Hana! Did you find something interesting? No, not really. As we grew more spirited, our voice naturally grew louder, and a teacher passing got mad at us for being noisy. But being scolded by a teacher is an experience we wouldn't be able to have forever, and when I thought about it that way, I was able to find it kind of fun. And here's our next destination, a mysterious classroom that I've had my eyes on for a while now. I had no idea we had a room like this in our school. What's the deal with it? Like I said, it's a mystery. It seems it might have been a prep room or something in the past, but now it's just an empty classroom. Well, there were a lot more kids and students around in the past, so it was probably used back then. Rightio, really submerges you in the icy waters of the inevitable flow of time. What are you even on about? A classroom from the past. It's so dusty and dark, it's kinda... Seeing me look around uneasily, I flashed a malicious smile my way. I just remembered. Situations similar to this happened in a B-grade horror movie. Oh no! Horror? 3 high schoolers in their senior year wander into a mysterious abandoned classroom and one by one they start disappearing. The culprit is... the lingering spirit of a shark who died on campus! Of course it would be sharks. A shark? Wow, that's so unscary that I'm kinda shocked. Like I've said, being unscary is a mark of both B-movies and shark movies. By the way, the title of the movie is Bloodstained Shark. I love Bloodstained! Is this a sequel? What does any of that have to do with the school? I won't be hearing any of your uncultured criticisms. Oh wait, you really love those movies, don't you? Her explanations of the movie was so funny, I completely forgot about my apprehension toward the creepy empty classroom. Itsuki said she wanted to check out other places of interest, so we talked as we walked. Wherever she wanted to go seemed quite far away. On the way there, we passed by the sports field. Itsuki? It's nothing. I was just thinking about how our goal is close by. For just a moment, I thought I caught Itsuki looking at the sports field. At the DD sports field with a lonely expression, but maybe it was just my imagination. Girl's still missing. Itsuki had brought us to a completely empty gymnasium. This is where you wanted to go, Itsuki? It's not exactly an unusual place, but... Just hold on, what I wanted to see is over there. Itsuki pointed at the corner of the gymnasium and a lone curtain. I and I exchanged glances. We'd been at this gym plenty of times, but we'd never once taken note of that curtain. I bet never of you have any clue what's behind this thing. Well, get and take a good look. Itsuki threw the curtain back, revealing a door. On the door was an old-looking plate that read Stage Prep Room. Stage Prep Room? What is this? Apparently it's a mysterious room that was used in the past for various inter-class ballgaming competition. I've never heard of this room's existence. I guess because there were more students back then, they probably had more activities going around in the gymnasium. Probably, yeah. I was curious, so I wanted to see it at least just once. There's some kind of notice on the door. Let's see. Oh, do not use your phone. Delicate equipment contained within. Please turn off any mobile electronic devices. Why would you need to do that? Mobile devices are from way before biophones, right? Really tells you the age of these notices. Now then, the real question. What could this mystery room possibly contain? It's locked. I can't open it! Oh no. Obviously, if people could just enter and exit willy-nilly, this place would become a rendezvous hotspot. I really want to see what's inside. I wonder if a teacher would let us borrow the key, but asking for permission sounds like a pain. Unwilling to give up just yet, Itsuki wiggled the doorknob with a dejected expression. Oh, do you know how to, like, you know, get into the room? Stare at it all you want, but it's not gonna open just because you want it to. Come on, let's head to the next spot. Alright. Okay. After that, we wandered aimlessly around school, and at Itsuki's request, our next stop was the second library. Most schools conjoined with the college, and we have permission to use their library. Itsuki and I use the private study rooms at the secondary library almost every day. Even though it was just a month ago that we were here, studying like crazy, it feels kind of far in the past already. That's what I'm talking about. This weird smell just screams, I'm in the library! Even though we're just here not that long ago, it's already kind of nostalgic, but don't you think this is too ordinary of a spot for Exploration Squad? Exploration Squad? What kind of children's game is that? Sounds embarrassing. You're the one who came up with the Omiya Exploration Squad. Don't pin your weird shenanigans on me. Oh, that! Right, of course I remember. She totally forgot until just now. Even though it's an ordinary place, I really just wanted to stop by for some reason. I feel like I owe a lot to this library. Oh my god, okay. Damn, I'm getting yawning. It sounds like I'm probably gonna need to stop soon. Yeah, even though we were here almost every day, we haven't had a reason to come by in a while, so I missed it. Being somewhat sentimental, I looked around the library. After that, we finished our rounds and enjoyed our short-lived school expedition. Although we passed 3 whole years living here, there was still so many more places we'd never been than I expected. And with that, we've seen pretty much everything, right? I believe so. This was such a fun expedition. Ooh, we walked a lot. This school's pretty vast. Are you tired? Do you need to rest? Anyone would be tired after moving around so much. My feet hurt, just hurt a little after all the stairs we had to walk up and down. You mightn't overdo it. We're close to the nurse's office, so why don't you take a break? I'm fine. You two are so overprotective. Oh no. At that moment, Natsu emerged from the nurse's office. Just as he was leaving, a trainee teacher passed by him to enter. Then Natsu noticed us, his eyes widening. Ah, Natsu. He's leaving the nurse's office. I wonder if he's unwell. What brings you here? Oh, I had something I wanted to talk about with Miss Igarashi. And what about you guys? Today's a free day, you know. We were on an expedition. Pretty cool, right? I see. For some reason, Natsu suddenly averted his eyes from Itsuki as he spoke. His reaction just now felt kind of... It seemed to me that Natsu was getting shy around Itsuki. Oh no. I feel like we keep running into you at the nurse's office. Are you a Miss Igarashi fanboy? What the hell? Of course not. Natsu's gaze drifted for about a moment before he found some resolve and spoke confidently. Hey, Itsuki. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah? You... Murder. 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 No, 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 no. We're murdering this guy. We do not let the boys in. This is a Yuri. It's called Like Lily's Tale. No. Go out with you? Yeah, you and me. Itsuki was flabbergasted. Ayo and I stood nearby, shocked by the unexpected turn. By going out together, does he mean... Are you seriously asking her out on a date? Itsuki, say something! But he's just joking, right? He's just joking, right? Natsu just continued staring shyly at Itsuki, waiting for her answer. You serious? My heart started hammering in my chest. Even though that conversation had nothing to do with me, an anxiety-induced sweat draped unpleasantly down its spine. Why am I shaking like this? Hey, Natsu. Oh, everyone's here. Hi, Shu. Please tell your boyfriend to stop. Hello, Shu. Did you just get here? Nah, I'm about to head home. Natsu? Right, I'll go grab my bag from the classroom. Sure, I'll wait for you by the front gate. As he turned to leave, Natsu spoke to Itsuki in a quiet voice. Bye, Itsuki. Think about what I said. Oh no, please. Sure. Sheesh, that surprised me. What is up with that guy? He seems serious about it. When I glanced over at Itsuki, she was wearing a disconcerted expression, as if caught between uncertainty and embarrassment. But she doesn't seem against it either. It's been weird for the past 2 or 3 days. Oh no. What do you mean? Like, he suddenly started worrying about his hairstyle. No! SMH! They got to him the gay conversion therapy. When I ask why he's trying to get popular now, he gets sulky and says it's not like that. I mean, Natsu's definitely already popular with the girls, but he has never struck me as the type to go out of his way to attract them. Yeah, it's like puberty decided that right before high school graduation was the prime time to strike him. What a late bloomer. So does that mean I'm just being subjected to Yunatsu's delayed puberty then? Is he messing with me? No, I don't think he's messing with you. Probably. By the way, why'd you come to school today, sure? I had to turn in the graduation essay thing. Wait, wasn't the deadline for that around 10 days ago or so? Who cares about the deadline, so long as it's before the graduation? Why did it make him laugh? I really didn't understand Shu's sense of humor. Anyway, I'm heading home now. See ya. Goodbye, autistic guy. Go get your boyfriend. As usual, he marches to the beat of his own drum. I just processed way too many different kinds of information. Should we head back to the classroom now? While we were deciding, the faint sound of talking voices leaked out from behind the nurse's office door. Oh no. I understand your reluctance, but... gotten permission from them. Miss Igarashi, I wonder what she's talking about. There was a tiny gap in the doorway. It seemed the trainee teacher who'd passed by earlier didn't close it out of the way. I peeked aside and saw Miss Igarashi and the trainee teacher facing each other, discussing something. That's the teacher from the other day, the one who told us it was time to go home when we were chatting after school. Hana, let's go. Best for us to don't spy on them. Yeah, you're right. We quietly took our leave. We got permission to do something, apparently. We might plan to go shopping in the new town tomorrow, then parted ways with Aoi at the station. Itsuki and I swayed on the train, carrying on random conversations as they came to us. Today sure was fun. Even though we've been attending the same building all this time, I feel like I got to see the school in a whole new light. Wasn't it a great idea? It was, even though I was so confused when you wrote school expedition on one of the flashcards. Speaking of being confused, Natsu really threw me for a loop today. Yeah, seriously. I'd unconsciously been avoiding the topic. Having it brought back to the forefront of my mind when I'd been trying so hard to forget it shook me up a little. I can't believe he actually asked me on a date. Like, that was a date invitation, right? It was so sudden, my mind went totally blank. Did Natsu even seem interested in me before? If he was, I didn't notice at all. Well, you're cute and very kind. I understand why a guy would fall for you. Those words were spoken from the heart, but even as I spoke, I somehow felt uneasy. It wouldn't be strange at all for a boy to confess to Itsuki. She's such a wonderful girl. A guy would have to be a fool to pass her up. I haven't thought much about it until now, but eventually Itsuki and a boy will... No, girl, it's okay. We can go for the Yuri. It's okay, we can find the Yuri ending. Lately, it wasn't unusual for people to have weddings once they were accepted in college. The tuition becomes free, and married students receive all kinds of other benefits because... Yeah, I can probably expect to see classmates of ours already married by this time next year. Like... Wedding is great, but also, it's definitely heterosexual marriage, which is kind of a discrimination! And if Itsuki is one of those people, so long as it's for her happiness, my own thoughts wrapped around my throat as if to strangle me, making it harder and harder to breathe. Why do I feel like this? An unease that not even I fully understood sat so heavily on my heart. It felt like I was being crushed. And then suddenly, warmth enveloped my hand. Itsuki? You always make this face when you're anxious, Hana. Itsuki took the hand of mine that she was holding and covered it with both her own. Hold on, let me expel your worries. Itsuki's warm hands helped me relax. The anxiety that had threatened to suffocate me suddenly vanished, as if erased by magic. Thank you. Your magic spell is amazing. I don't feel anxious at all anymore. The power of gay hands! Glad to hear it. So what's got you feeling anxious? That's... I hesitated to answer. Trying to put it into words made my anxiety seem like a vague and childish thing. The other day, you said you wanted me to share my worries with you, right? I feel the same way. If you're worried about something, let me worry with you. So please tell me, Hana, what's bothering you? The idea of Itsuki feeling the same way as me made something deep within my chest flutter. You want love? I want love. Well, we're about to hit the age where it won't be strange for us to get married, right? When I think about marriage, I imagine you going off somewhere far away, and I immediately feel this awful loneliness. Marriage? It's too soon to think about that. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh. Right, sorry, I know you're being earnest. It's just one of those things, you know? I have no plans for it right now. I can barely imagine it. If I someday do get married, nothing will change about the relationship. I mean, the relationship might change. They might be in the lesbians couple and everything. You never know. Really? Really? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness, I thought. If Itsuki said so, then it must be true. Nothing would change between us. And yet, I couldn't fight the dissatisfaction that I felt elsewhere in my heart. What's going on? Even though I feel relieved. Hey, now, I can tell you're still stressing yourself out over something. There's no changing us. I'll tell you as many times as needed. Everything is fine, Hana. Thank you. Happy for her reassurance and holding on to the warmth blossoming in my heart, I subconsciously tightened my grip on Itsuki's hands. Oh my, young miss, you sure are daring. Come on, I'm banning you from teasing me. Damn, straight up ban. sorry, but do you mind continuing to hold my hands for a while longer? Yours is so nice and warm. I looked up at Itsuki's roguish grin. Just this once, okay? Hana, you're so nice! As our gaze met, we couldn't help but burst into laughter. I'm sure everything will be okay. Wherever we go, whatever happens from here on out, our relationship won't change. I'll always be rooting for Itsuki, so I can be with her forever. Since we're all going shopping tomorrow, I have to make sure I don't oversleep. Set my earphones alarm a little earlier than usual. Alrighty, prep for tomorrow is done, so all that's left is... I'm beat, but I don't usually get sleepy at this hour. That's me right now. I didn't know if it was because we walked around the school so much, but yeah, I was even more exhausted than I would have expected. Regardless, I felt a bone-deep satisfaction and naturally found myself smiling. Today sure was fun, and I'm sure tomorrow will be fun too. It'll be nice if we could keep having fun like this until graduation. I sure am lucky to be having so much fun every day. I was still worried about Itsuki's condition, but not as much as before. Itsuki has stopped hiding things from me and was keeping me updated, so that helped. As long as she was careful, her illness wouldn't progress, and she'd be better after she received her treatment. Yes, I decided to think more positively. When Itsuki is troubled, I'll worry with her. When she's having fun, I'll enjoy myself with her. And if Itsuki ever needs someone to save her, I want to be the first person extending a hand to her. I got ready for bed while thinking on the back on the warmth of Itsuki's hands. Probably because the chaos was finally over, I felt terribly sleepy. Anyway, I'm just glad everything's okay. I turned off the light and settled into bed. And I think that's what I'm gonna be doing because it's getting late. So, thank you all so much for watching. We've been having a fun time with the Black Lily's Tale. Next stream, I will be live on Wednesday. And I'm so excited for all of us to continue this on next Friday. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This has been a fun time. Short stream, like I mentioned, this is a time for me to go bed, and tomorrow I have many things happening, so this is why I'm cutting stream short. But do not worry, we will be continuing Black Lady's Tale on Friday and on Wednesday. I don't know yet what I'm going to be doing, but we'll be doing some more speedrunning. It's going to be fun. We're going to be excited and do some speedy stuff. Yeah, outside of that, I hope you all have a wonderful time. If you want to support the stream, you can subscribe to the Twitch channel, or if you do not have the means, you can always stay up following, watching the ads and everything, so we can still continue to provide wonderful content for you all and enjoy the Yuri, the everything that we want. Let's find someone to raid. Who is currently live that is not Speedon, because I could just watch Speedon right now. I see that Carrie is doing some RCBG, but I don't think it's the energy we want to have right now. There's some Bocopia on Metric Crime. But you know what? Noob is up, and I don't get to raid Noob that often, so we're gonna actually go say hi to Noob by going there. Pokenoob is doing some Everything is Crab, and I hope you have a fun time watching that. Noob is a good friend. Works on Preventathon, worked with Preventathon for a little bit with me, so we're pretty good buds. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful time. We will see each other next time on Wednesday or Friday. If you want to see me doing some commentary on Speedon's GDQ restream, you can find me on Sunday very early in the morning for European times. And also I'm going to be at the Anime Speedruns Festival commentating for Neo's Fate Samurai Remnant run. So I'm really excited to do that. If you want to say hi to ProPokenoob while we raid, you can always do the raid message, which is a meow and any cat emotes. And if you want to have some emotes that are the beautiful Larry, you can subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna be the EP Larry today because I'm feeling pretty EP. But yeah, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful time. I will see you all next time, and I wish you all a wonderful time zone. I hope you take care of yourself, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye!